Hello guys, here in my hand I have the Nitecore SRT9vn. As you know, I'm really not a Nitecore fan. I don't carry many Nitecore products. Not because they make bad lights or anything. They make pretty good lights from the factory and they're good as stock in my opinion, but as mod candidates, I find other brand more interesting. This particular light has some unique features though, so I want to bring it to you guys. This one only have an LED swap from XHP50 to XHP50.2, which gain a noticeable amount of output with just the LED swap. And I've chose this Nitecores among many other different Nitecores because this one have some unique features that the other ones doesn't have. But Nitecore as a brand, I think is a great brand as stock lights, but as mod lights, they're okay. And another thing that I don't usually turn to Nitecores is because I don't think their fit and finish is quite on par with other premium lights such as say Phoenix or Ace Beam. For example, the bezel here, I don't know if you can see it, but the bezel here is not quite flushed on this side, but it's flush on this side. So usually if it's not flush on either side, but it's not flush on both sides, meaning it goes into the head at a slight, ever so slight angle. It's not bad, but it's there and it bugs me. And the tail cap here is not 100% flush on either side either. It fits fine over there. A little tiny gap over here. You can see the light passing through. More light passing through down here than up there. It's not a huge deal, but it's there and it bugs me. And the tail cap design is actually really good, but I don't think the execution of it is all that great. You press these two nubs. You have to press it really hard for it to come out. Let's see if I can do this. You gotta shake it out. There you go. And there's that two set. It goes in easier than it goes out. I have two VTC5s in there right now. But when you put it in, you have to actually squeeze these two a little bit and then line them up a little bit and then you squish them in. So, on both sides. So you hear a click on both sides, you know it's in. It's actually not that hard to take them off, but this is on video. Everything's harder on video. So the main reason I'm making this video is to show you guys the user interface because this has a pretty unique one that makes it stand out and stand out enough for me to offer some kind of a mod and offer it on my store. All right. With the ring all turned to the left, and if you click the rear once, you have this beacon mode where the white LED blinks. I think is kind of useless for me. I would prefer it to blink a little faster so I can use it in my car as like a roadside signaling light. This is a tad bit slow, but it's there. And then you turn the ring one notch over to the right. You have this police strobe, red and blue alternating, and I think that's pretty cool if you're in the law enforcement field. One more click gets you. Oh wait, that's the wrong way. There you go. That gets you constant blue, constant green, constant red, and then this is a UV light. Very useful for law enforcement, forensic. And then one more click turns the light off, which essentially put the lights in standby, right? And then there you go. Now, once you go from the standby detent, and if you turn the ring to the right, you get a infinitely variable brightness, which is pretty cool. There's not many lights out there that have this cool infinitely variable control brightness ring anymore. So that's pretty cool. Let's see if we can look straight at the LED. There you go. And then it'll ramp up and down. Alright. So that's pretty cool. And then it goes to another detent, and then another detent to the right is strobe. So say you're a law enforcement, if you have the light all the way to the right, you know you're always going to have strobe. And all the ways to the left gives you beacon, which I find completely useless. However, if you want turbo, you can ramp it all the way over to the right, right? And If you back it off a click, you know you're going to have instant turbo. So at least you know where turbo and strobe is. I don't know about the other modes. You kind of have to second guess yourself, or you have to remember the detents. But at least those two crucial level is there, and two modes function is there, and you know exactly where it is. So it has you know, some nice built-in feature into a 2x18650 light, putting out about 2200 lumen, I think. My numbers, I tested 2200 lumens. I'm not sure what the factory rating is, but I do find Nitecores to overstate their numbers once in a while. Okay, and on this particular light, I think they overstate their numbers, or at least based on my measurements, they did. But you know, everyone's measurements is completely different. Nice sturdy pocket clip. So what do I think about this light? No, I don't really like it personally. I don't think that I have any use for it. However, with the feature-packed options that it have, I think that it might be useful for certain people out there with certain tasks that this light would work for. To me, it's not really that cool of a light. It's not particularly bright. It doesn't do anything particularly outstanding performance-wise. But the user interface is probably what makes it stand out. Okay, all right. That's all I have to say about this light. Thank you very much.